YOUNGBLOOD podcast. My name's Joshua Clifton. And this is part 2 of my conversation with MYLOH REMORA. If you haven't watched part 1, you might want to head back to episode 81. It's a phenomenal episode, if I do say so myself. MYLOH was a great guest, and we continue that conversation today. And we talk about what I think most artists that hang around long enough go through: imposter syndrome and trying to start not only growing as an artist, but also growing as a person and deciding what to do whenever you want to not only push yourself artistically, but also push yourself as a person and as maybe starting a family and how to juggle things and routines. And we also get into more inspirational artists and art that got us here. But remember, show notes. You can find everything you need to know, what MYLOH's working on, what the YOUNGBLOOD podcast is working on, and Honey Gold Camp. Please share that with your friends and people you think would enjoy it. And we're not trying to find everyone. We're just trying to find the ones that we can connect with and that would like this. So I appreciate you, and I hope you're having a great end of the year. And we'll see you soon. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you at the end of the episode.
I think shooping would be great.
Shoot. What is shoot?
Shoot. I don't know, but he sold me on it the way.
The way he said it. Yeah, he's good with words.
I believed in what he meant, and that's all I need. That's really all I need. I just need to believe.
He's a genius too.
Yeah. Man, I surround myself with geniuses.
I know, like Johnny's low key crazy smart. Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
And it becomes a great thing. Maybe it's a learning thing.
I've got. Aside from the family members and people in my closer circle who try to push MYLOH out or don't acknowledge MYLOH, my audience, my friend base is what I call them. It's good. My base of people, like when I
seems like you have a very active and supportive fan base. Man,
they love me. I don't know, and they like, I get messages like there's some real people who like love MYLOH REMORA. And I love them, like, and it's dope because I built that my whole life, just like what Johnny was talking about. And it's hard. Do you call it a fan base, or it's hard sometimes because you don't know what it is? But it's like when you drop something, they're like
a family, dude. It's a community,
bro.
It's a culture.
My last song, the first day it was going up, like the full-time emptiness was going up like this. Then second day it was just quiet, and I was like, what happened to my fan base? The third, fourth, and fifth day, I kept getting messages. Bro, so sorry. Hey man, this song is like, and it was like, I didn't even say nothing to them about it.
That's awesome.
They came to my, seeing a good portion of them at my show.
That's
what I threw. It was like, and we were all hugging and like, I don't want to be, the day people start like acting like fans to me, like in the sense of like, oh my God, it smell. Nah, it's like, what's up, MYLOH? What's up, bro? Like, it's chill.
Well, we need it. We need each other. We need them. There's something about, and I think there's some great artists making great art while understanding that we need each other.
What's your favorite Words Johnny Gore song? And what's your least favorite one? That's a question for both of you guys.
Man.
What's your favorite song and what's your least favorite one? Just a serious question.
I'd have to listen to the songs to find the worst one.
Well, maybe not the worst one. What's your favorite?
What you're asking,
what's your favorite? Johnny, what's your favorite song of yours? And what's your least favorite song of yours?
I'm going to tell you that when he showed me real quick, when you guys showed me Wake? I go, this band is badass. And I'm not normally into that. Or I am, but everything like that I was into was a different phase of my life whenever he brought it to me, and I still loved it. And so that's when I knew that it was good, because it sounds like a song that sounds like then and now. And and I know whenever I feel that way about a song, I feel it's the same way I feel about Come On a little bit. Like it felt familiar but brand new. And
I love
a song
that.
I felt like I should have had it all along.
That's what I love to hear. That
worst song? I wish I knew one that I didn't like.
When Johnny was sending me the cover, and I want to know Johnny's too. Johnny was sending me the little character for the muses for the cover, and then he sent me like 5 songs, and I was no cap. I was floored. I said, this fool, Johnny, you're one of the GOATs, bro. Like, and I know, like, I hear a lot of music, and I use the app Vamper, which is for musicians, like a Tinder for musicians. So I get all the not Johnny's, but same type of style as Johnny's. So I hear people trying to get features and yada yada all the time. Johnny, your music is crack, dude. It's crack, dude. It's literally, it's potent. It's heat. In the hip hop community, we call it heat.
Well, thank you.
You spitting heat, man.
Johnny, you spitting that fire, bro.
Thank you.
You so I got a lot of respect for your music. I've been around doing music since I was 15, and like I forget which one it was, because I'm not good with titles. Don't ever ask me titles when it comes to stuff like that, especially now. I don't even know. We just play music on a playlist. But there was a couple of them. I think it was the second. Oh, not to mention the jumpsuit cover.
That jumpsuit cover was pretty fire too. He's got a Where's My Mind cover that's pretty awesome that he hasn't ever put out.
We got to do it for this Halloween, I think.
I guess. Okay. Good.
Also, Milo, I want to tell you that thank you. That's very sweet. It means the world to me. But also, my turn to say nice things about you. I love everything you're putting out. I think your melodies are always so. You manifest it. You pull it from somewhere. It exists. It's always so familiar. It's as if it always existed, and you just pulled it into this current timeline for us. And then, as you were describing your creative process earlier through your songwriting and going, okay, I can do this good, and I can do this over here good. I'll just put these two together. All that stuff. That's so inspiring, and I loved hearing all that. So
thank you. Yeah. Wonderful. Yeah. Just more of that truthful MYLOH REMORA stuff that I always do. Yeah. I got my groove back. Not again. Man, my blemish is my nemesis. Saga not a Sega, but this is still my genesis. Lil Alexander V, the struggle never finished him. He came back with the world in his back and he still raps. You want me to improve my flow and I feel that. You want me to improve my hustle, I feel that. But you don't really know where it's at, you don't do it. You just hear it, just view it, it's not fluid. But when it comes to music, I talk it, I'm so fluent. It's just the mainstream is too phony, I can't do it. I love too many genres to stick to a single sound. I got a deep-rooted love for just running this underground. Security to me, don't gotta buy it like Tekashi. Rapping till my phone started out with walkie-talkies. Walking like I talk it, screaming adios amigos. Suburban kid raised by Big Papa and the Beatles, not again. Man, my blemish is my nemesis. Saga not a Sega, but this is still my genesis. Lil Alexander V, the struggle never finished him. He came back with the world in his back and he still rap. You want me to improve my sound and I feel that. You want me to improve my grind, I feel that. But you don't really know where it's at or what I'm doing.
And my least favorite word song is Overture, but I don't want to say it's my least favorite as in like a bad thing. I just think that the way we play it live now, I wish I could have recorded it that way then. It's the way it was recorded. I mean, I think it sounds cool because of the memories it captured at the time, but I think there's a better version that exists of it now.
Do you guys ever think you would re-release it?
I mean, we could.
Even like, yeah, I think
we kind of did, I guess. We have the Words Trees live album. And I'm glad we did that because that kind of shows the evolution of how they, from when they were released as the EP versus as we played them live, and they became a little bit different.
So who all is Words here? Like, who's all in the band?
Eric right now, I think, is the only one here who's in the band.
Hi, Eric. All right, cool.
Yeah. But you're not wrong in thinking that people around here are a part of Words. Like, there are other members of Honeygold Records that help with Words.
Man, Honeygold is dope, bro.
That's true. Really, this whole room, we all have kind of helped everybody for.
Yeah, they played them in Ravenhill. Half these guys, all these guys have played in Ravenhill.
That's what keeps it fun. To have people you can connect this side of you to, and I've done I feel like in my life, I've done such a good job of being inclusive to people about Alex and Mylo. Yeah. I don't need praise. You know what I need is just when I walk in the room, not to be awkward.
Right.
So that I could actually be
yourself.
It's like I can't not if I can't be Mylo and Alex to that person, you're cutting off half of like.
Well,
it's hard. Like at my job, they just call me Mylo. You know why? Because every line is blurred already. Hey Mylo, when's the next show? Hey Mylo, like your song. Hey Mylo. Like I don't, because I learned it's easier for me to navigate. Even with my mom. When my mom came I did one of the biggest festivals in Dallas, Carne Asada this year, which I hope me and Johnny can do next year. You hear me, Sonia? Like maybe, you know what I'm saying?
What up, Sonia?
Sonia Kilo, one of the hardest working people in Dallas.
Kilo.
Yo, Sonia's dope.
Have her on come be on the podcast.
Yo, Sonia. So you know what I like about Sonia? Sonia is a go freaking getter. She does not. She doesn't waste time. I don't know but what was I gonna say?
Well, real quick, how many Sonias do you know?
I know Sonia
the
Axel.
one from Mortal Kombat.
So I did watch the Mortal Kombat story mode.
Sonya.
Did you guys watch? Do you guys got Mortal Kombat?
Dude,
you guys
Mortal
do.
Kombat is so good.
So I know Sonia Axel. She was cool. She used to be a cashier at Walgreens with me. Okay. She's chilling. She has dope tattoos. I know Sonia Blade. I know Sonia Kilo, who's like Sonia.
That's a lot of Sonias
already, right?
Sonia is not a normal name.
It's not. It's not. So, what was your review of MK1? I need your review.
I haven't watched it. Actually, I haven't watched it. I played it.
Johnny, you got that game?
I think Eric has, and he loves it.
I love it, Eric. Okay, so can I spoil? I'm gonna give you my thought on the story mode.
We are gonna spoil it if you do.
Sorry.
If you don't like spoilers,
look,
skip ahead like 2 minutes.
Guys, I'm really sorry. No, I'm good. When I first started it, right, Kung Lao, Raiden, for about 2 hours, 2.5 hours, I was totally fine with the story. It was beautiful. You know, Sindel as the queen of the Outworld or whatever. Once it started getting into this multi-universal timeline, we got 17 planets, and this is this version, Cyrax, or blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to lie. And MK rarely loses me. Yeah. MK is close to perfection. It just took me out of it completely.
Man, we're running out of things. That's why timelines are everything now. It's time travel and timelines. We can't. That's all they have. Everything's tired.
It was cool for a while, but I think when I hit it was Doctor Strange too. I had such high expectations for that movie. Yeah. I wanted to see and
you didn't like it, huh?
It let me down, dude. It let me down. It was very colorful. It was very beautiful. It was very abstract.
Raimi, I liked it. I liked it, but I know a lot of people didn't.
It hurt. I wanted to love that movie. Yeah. I wanted it.
I get it.
What was another thing that let me down? So MK's timeline story let me down, and then that let me down. And
I'm gonna ask you one other random question.
There was one more. Babe, what was that movie? We were Wakanda Forever. I'm so sorry. Let me down.
Didn't like it, huh?
Let me down. And I be trying to but you know what didn't let me down this year though?
What didn't let you down?
The Super Mario Bros. Movie. Boy,
was awesome.
Classic. Oh, boy.
So good.
Boy, I never had more fun in my life.
That was a movie that it wasn't trying to be anything but that movie.
Thank you.
We needed that.
Thank you.
It's the same reason why I think you didn't like those other things. Oh, I think we're a little. I could be wrong, and I probably am wrong, right? Because anytime
you're never wrong.
I am plenty of times wrong.
Never.
Anyway, I think a lot of people are tired of a lot of extra stuff. I think they just want to be entertained.
Like Lightyear.
Yeah. There's a lot of things that I think it doesn't mean we don't have more to say, and I think we need to be saying things. I think just people are liking whenever a thing is just a thing.
I think that Disney, Marvel, I'm black, just so you know.
Yeah, there's an audio version of this.
Yeah.
So I mean, thanks.
So as a singular thinking black man, right? Black culture, don't cancel it. I didn't need a black Little Mermaid.
Interesting. My wife just watched that last night.
I understand. It's like they like pander to us like chicken black people. Like it's like, oh, you made this black. We don't need that. You don't have to pander to my culture to get us. Black people like genuine connection.
Right.
Everybody does, but
right.
They're like forcing black down the throat in the wrong way. Does that make sense?
It makes complete sense
hurts
coming from you.
I'm just as a black man, I'm just a consumer at the end of the day. I love that they want to get to know my people, but do they want to get to know my people, or do they want my people's money?
Yeah, that's a dangerous thing that I often think about. Like, I don't often think about. I will say this.
Touchy subject.
Well, it is a touchy subject, right? I have to be careful.
No, you're good. You're good.
No. It's, if I'm being honest, I don't mind that there's a black Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
I didn't mind that there was a female Ghostbusters. And Ghostbusters.
I forgot about that.
Ghostbusters is one of my favorite movies of all time. All right. It didn't bother me. It can exist.
I skipped it.
Why can't it exist? But I will tell you, did I love it? I didn't. But maybe it wasn't for me.
But that's not fair, though.
I know it's not fair, but maybe it is. Maybe it is fair. I don't know.
You deserve better.
Then I got Ghostbusters Afterlife, and that was pretty badass.
I haven't watched it since the big marshmallow dude.
Dude, watch that one. Watch Afterlife.
Watch it. I'll watch it. We'll watch it. Cherry, we got to put that Ghostbusters Afterlife.
Look,
let me tell you. I remember hearing they were gonna make a real life Buzz Lightyear movie.
Okay.
No, not a real life. Lightyear, the one that came out.
Yeah. Live action.
I was pumped. That was the most generic, boring Pixar movie, and you might like it.
I didn't. For it.
I can't.
But I'm also. I get it.
Pixar's been on kind of a cold streak as of late.
They used to be the best, right?
They used to be best.
You should know that I did not watch this movie, but Elemental.
I skipped it.
I didn't watch it, but I walked in on my family finishing it up, and what I saw, I think it was Elemental. It was whatever. I don't know if I was impressed, but obviously I saw the wrong. I didn't see it.
I don't. I think it is. This goes back to what I was saying about the Little Mermaid, which I didn't see it.
By the way, Monsters Inc. is awesome.
Yeah, I actually like Monsters University too.
Yeah, like back then they were knocking every single one out of Wall-E.
Everything, yeah, just like Marvel too.
Up,
yeah. Oh, they were.
Oh my gosh! What's next?
They were cooking.
Just gone.
Classic, got the classic bop. Everything.
Everything.
And then it just died. It started with that dang dinosaur movie, Good Dinosaur.
The Good Dinosaur, which a lot of people liked. You know that, right?
People did like it, yeah.
And I didn't think it was bad. I'm going to tell you, I didn't think it was bad. I don't know why I feel like I'm doing a Donald Trump. I didn't think it was bad. I didn't think it was as bad.
Hey, okay.
Probably the best.
Okay.
I don't know why whenever I did this, it's like I'm putting my hands up to get...
Pause. You want to know what pause means?
No, tell me.
All right, so Pause is like when you say something unintentionally that sounds a little gotta watch what you say, a little sweet, little sweet in the tank. Like I could be like,
okay,
let me think of one.
It's hard whenever you gotta.
Yeah, now I gotta think of one. It's like when I say something that could be perceived as like I'm like
too much,
too sweet.
Okay.
Too
almost like I'm trying too hard.
Yes,
maybe,
queen type vibes. Okay. I'm giving off queen type vibes. Yeah.
Almost like a. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, so I work around a lot of.
So pause.
I manage a lot of 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 year olds. So keeps me fresh.
Sharp.
I love it because I know I know what's going on in hip hop this way. I know what's going on in music. That's
you got the wisdom and respect.
Yep.
But you got your foot in the.
I think the people who know me, they respect me because I'm nice and chill.
Yeah.
My goal as a person is to be easy. Yeah. That's how I like my life. I like to, when people come to work, I'm the manager or the boss or this, and most things I am leading something. Mm-hmm. But I want to be easy to go come to, easy to just be around, because it sucks when you're around douchebags or like rude people. Yeah. Bro, nothing gets under my skin more than rude people. It just, why are you so mean? And you know why? It's just because they don't know what someone's going through. I'm not like clinically depressed or like at that, like I'm not at a devastating level, but we could be joking like this with somebody and they could be laughing, cracking jokes, and they could be the most hurt person. They could be in there like.
You hear about that a lot when comedians, the funniest people,
my boy Robin.
Yeah, Robin Williams, man. Jeez, dude.
Which death hits you the hardest? Which celebrity death hits you the hardest?
That one hit. That's the only one I wrote a song about and posted online. It's on there.
Where were you when he passed?
I was living in Nashville at the time, and it hit me, and I called my friend Micah Dean because he stayed at his house one time. He was friends with this kid, and I knew that he loved Robin Williams as much as I did.
I loved Robin Williams.
Yeah,
man.
so it was hard. I'm going to tell you,
Michael.
Michael was a hard one for me too. I'll tell you the one that really hurt me the most, but that's it. Almost, I didn't know any of these guys personally.
Yeah, it's different. Yeah, you don't know them.
Yeah, so it's almost silly. But when Tom Petty passed away, that was a big one for me because. I don't know, man. I just thought I thought I had more time with him. Luckily, I got to see him.
That's good.
Perform a couple months before he passed.
You just never know with people. You know, you. And that's why, again, this is why I try to be easygoing, because you just never know. I know for me, what I've been through, I've had to literally cry in a car, go into a job and crack a smile as if I didn't. And nothing hurts worse than when you have 7 hours on the shift and you're already destroyed that first hour. You're already like, bro, I'm already ready to go. And even
but you find it. I think there's something about us, and I think I see that in you, that we tap into that reserve.
Yeah.
We tap into
that. Tap into it.
It's the same thing that helps us in a pinch whenever we got to come up with a line.
Facts.
That's the same thing that helps us step to the left whenever something's coming our way and we got to get out of the way.
You're right.
It's, we got a little bit more.
I think to you makes me like being an artist, bro.
Oh, good.
Shout out to you.
Good. I appreciate it. Well, this is what I see, because sometimes a lot of us, and I've gone, much like yourself, like I've been lucky enough to be around a lot of people, a lot of geniuses, and you start seeing patterns in each one of them. And the ones that really figure out how to balance,
organization,
be able to be a Venn diagram of some sort between the old and the new school, that bridge. They don't hold on to the reins very much. They usher, they empower. And a lot of that comes because they were humbled a lot. They figured it out. They probably have quite a few times showed up with their hat in their hand saying, hey man, I messed up and I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm taking ownership of this.
I've done it so many times.
And found out that that's the better way of doing it instead of hiding it or trying to be sneaky and everything, because it's a small world out there. And once you get a bad name out there, it's hard to fix that. It's hard.
Yeah, you're right.
And then on top of that, man, we need each other, and we need to find the right people. Not always, you got to go through some bad songs and bad people to find, and bad sessions to find it, but you'll find it. And all that to say, sometimes we think we need to stay that injured artist or that facade.
Yeah.
But ultimately, I think we want to be the happiest version of that artist.
You're right. I mean, the Venn diagram is key, and I'm glad you said that, bro. That was low key profound.
Thanks.
You're pretty inspiring.
Thanks.
I will say, when TikTok first started, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or when like TikTok started getting big, I was like, oh, and these kids and Gen Z's always doing this, and I said, pause, chill out. Now I look at Gen Z, and I say, what can I do? And you know, like I feel like me as a manager, I'm one of the most up-to-date managers because I care about them. I could speak their language and understand emotional situations, and I also learn from them now. I teach, I learn, I teach. I don't, and it's no different than us when we were coming up, and you know,
all we wanted was someone to help us,
just love us, just chill. Like most people who are bad workers in retail, it's just the way that they're getting talked to.
Yeah.
So I talk to people like they're themselves. I don't, just like I like to be seen as myself. Like,
right.
So when I talk to them, it's just, bro, you for you. Yes, you work under me.
Yeah.
But I'm here to support you, yourself. And I think that helped me understand how to be. Like I used to go into my particular job with button-up shirts.
Yeah.
And that really wasn't the vibe for my job. My job was, so I was like in there kind of like looking a little bit more beyond the situation.
Right.
And I was like, you know what? For this particular job, because there are jobs you might need to be like that. But this job, I'm going to go in there as me. I toned a lot down. Like some of the other people are like high strung and yada, yada, yada. And you can see how there's no connection between them and that generation.
Right.
Me, I'm like, I'm going to try to connect with you, not so you can love me, but so we can help each other grow. Mm-hmm. So you can maybe you want to come to work. Maybe now I'm that guy who saved you from something as severe as suicide. Maybe I'm the reason you thought different. Like my friend Drew, rest in peace. He was 42 when he passed. Mm-hmm. He basically mentored me for like 6 years on how to do things I'm doing now.
Yeah.
Not by being like in the industry, bro, I know him. No, he just kind of showed me how to be nice, cool, and how to network and make friends. Man, y'all would have loved. I hate when people do that. You would have loved, but y'all would have loved Drew. And he died from COVID a few years ago. But I kind of like took that with me. It was just how he embraced me and Jade Nicole and how he embraced everybody. And I don't want to be higher than the next man. I want to be able to be with the people to help steer positivity. I'm all about positive vibes, man. I really am.
Whenever I talk to someone that has spent some real time in the industry and still has something to say, still has a platform, and still seems to be gaining traction, I feel like they've learned that it's not about uplifting just your voice. It's about empowering those around you and surrounding yourself with geniuses or talent or people you believe in, you can count on, and it becomes more of a collective, right? It becomes something better.
Yeah,
it becomes something bigger. And I think that's everything you've talked about today says that you're learning how to take all these things. You said you're about to turn 34, right?
Yes.
So 34 years of influence, of record, of everyone from Eminem to
the Beatles,
Fiona Apple
is
man.
the GOAT.
She is awesome.
The GOAT.
Dude. She is awesome. I remember hearing "Criminal," and that dude. That's one of my wife's favorite songs, by the way, man.
Fiona Apple.
Yeah.
Before you say what you're gonna say, and I challenge anybody. Fiona Apple is the greatest writer, and I'm sure everybody has their greatest writer. For me, even over Eminem, over Tupac and Kendrick, writing wise, lyric, Fiona Apple has the dopest and the best pen game I've ever in my life. I do not understand. She says, evil is a relay sport when the one who's burnt turns to pass the torch. Evil is a relay sport when the one who's burnt turns to pass the torch.
I like that.
It's like, bruh.
Yeah.
What? And
that's sick.
She is. I'm still trying to get to that level, so that's why I'm chasing that.
You get it.
I'm chasing that, but
you saw someone did it, so it means that we're gonna break it, right?
So when I try to break through hers, like I can do Usher's "Go In," but I can't hit the no. So when I can't break hers, I can't break hers.
You will.
I will eventually. Yeah, I can't break.
She
hers.
did it so you could. She wants you to. She failed if you don't.
You know who else I can't break? There's two people.
You will though.
There's one besides Fiona. Bjork. You know Bjork?
Bjork, yeah, man.
Bruh, what it like?
She's from another
She's
planet.
off the bro. She writes, and she haunts me. She writes. She invents the space. She invents the scheme. She invents the instrumentation pattern. Like they're like whole albums that you don't even understand. It's just happening to you. It's like it's the beat's telling her to go like here. She's like here.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I know you're supposed to love Bjork, and I just never have gotten it.
She's hard to process.
But I know
you know what I'm saying.
I know that she is good.
Yeah.
She's an artist, right? She's like the artist.
Yeah.
Like
she's like the artist.
Yeah. I mean, like, who else is anyone? She's the only one that's like maybe that famous.
Mm-hmm. Who can go there?
That is gone there. Tom York is kind of like that a little bit. Radiohead, but like
yep.
But Radiohead is still more.
They're palatable, like
more than Bjork. More than Bjork.
What do you think about? There's two people I want to know your opinion on. Just sonically, Kanye West. That's one, and then sonically, the Postal Service.
I mean, I think they're both geniuses.
Okay, I gotta tell you about the Postal Service real quick.
Yeah. Well,
everybody knows Postal Service. Those bastards only put out one album together, but that sound, whatever that sound is, I don't know. It's something about it.
It's a perfect record, man.
Yeah, it's a perfect. That sound.
Maybe if you make that record, you go, I don't think I can make that record.
That's a record. So if I made that record, what's the name of the album again? I know they have such great heights on there. The District Sleeps in the Night, Sleeping In.
What is it called?
What's it called? The Postal Service album?
Give Up.
Give Up. That music, this sonically how it feels and sounds, it's one of. I know there's stuff that's similar, but that sound is one of one to me.
Yeah, no, everything's tried to. I mean, I bet you one of them probably have a record that maybe knocked it out of the park, but I don't know if I ever heard another record that sounded as good and like that.
Be Still My Heart. That's a different artist. No, Be Still My Heart's them, right? Be Still My Heart.
I'm thinking of I'm thinking of Clark Gable.
Clark Gable. Yeah. Yep. So my favorite song on there is The District Sleeps Alone. Baby, your favorite song is Clark Gable, right? The Postal Service. You play it all the time. You sing them all the time.
I'm gonna tell you, even that
I got you,
that record is a soundtrack to an era of my life that I was in college, and
that's a vibe.
And I was sleeping in a house with 5 other friends, and we were living it up, dude.
Seeing you in college to the Postal Service seems like a cool movie.
Man, I had a swoop. I was emo, dude.
That was when I was crushing on the girl who eventually broke my heart. She was one of my best friends.
They all do.
Yeah, well, hopefully not.
Nah, you'll find.
I'm hardened now, like James.
You get the one.
And what do you think of Kanye West sonically? Like, what do you think what he brought to the table?
I think no one. He's a complex person right now. So it's hard. I would like to say, and I love that you say sonically. I think Kanye West sonically has given us some of the greatest things that we've ever heard. And I would say he still has plenty of hints of genius still. Still
to this day, I agree.
Yeah. And if I could remove all the other stuff and we were just talking about art, I think we'd most conversation would go that he is
he's probably
a national treasure.
He's a national treasure, yeah. You know, two sides of me with him. Musically, I don't think I have very many issues with him, but personally, yeah, you know, he says stuff that you have to.
Right, sometimes I wonder how much is a act and how much isn't, and how much is really him being attacked, how much is it, and I only know what I can know, right?
But part of what he does, even the ridiculousness, I'm not saying I respect what he's saying. I respect the freedom of his expression.
He has every right to say what he says.
Yeah, I like
right?
that.
And
I like that.
I want to live. I guess I want to live in a world where that's more of that, even if what is being said is stupid.
Yeah, I mean, I want to be somebody who, and I've been working on this, someone who, you know, like, you want to be good to people, but you don't want to let the world push you around.
I want to be strong enough to be able to take it.
Yeah. Oh, I like that. And
I want to be strong enough to love through ignorance, even mine.
What would you do if today was your last day to live?
Right now?
Just at this moment.
I'd run home to my family and love them.
I would cry and panic and scream and just pray a bunch.
Man. No, I'll tell you this. In closing, I'll tell you this, MYLOH. I don't know what happens when we die. I'll tell you how I've learned to deal with it. Our relationships are way too important for this to be just it. I'm supposed to connect with.
You're absolutely right.
I connect with my wife in such a great way that I can only imagine that's what everyone else is feeling with their significant other or other people, right? If they can have what I have, and I don't think I'm anything special, but I think what I got between me and my wife is awesome.
I agree. Same.
And so if that's what's in store to the least of these, which I think I am, then if everybody gets to have that, that is so important to me that I've experienced that with at least one other person. And I think I've experienced versions of that. I don't only mean sexually with my wife, but or just romantic. I mean connection-wise with multitudes of people. I felt that, and that to me is too important.
I love that feeling.
For this to mean that when I quit taking a breath, that's over. I don't think that's over.
There's no chance.
And because I believe in that so much, that made me not worry about death. Now, is it scary sometimes? Yeah, because I've got a lot more stuff to do.
What's so scary about it?
Well, I mean, I guess the scary part is that we don't know exactly what happens. But man, I get really excited at the when I'm going down the roller coaster.
I know,
right before I get nervous.
I hope the flashback is long. Like give me like 5 days of a flashback, and then like take me to my I want to see it again. I think it's gonna be great, dude. It's God, or great. Like the divine timing of like it's all meant to be, and I think that
we're not going to escape it.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Sit here and worry about it, or are you gonna go
live?
Go live it, dude. Go live it. And there are so many people out there that want to live it with you. You think you're alone, but you're not. There are a lot of people out there that want to do the same things you do.
Yeah.
And they want to empower you and encourage you while you're doing it, but you just haven't found it yet.
You're right.
But they are out there. Beyond a shadow of a doubt, they're out there, and you should go find them. MYLOH.
Bro, you be spitting, bro.
Well, I get excited about it because I think that there is.
Pause. See? You be spitting, bro? Pause.
Yeah,
there you go. I got you. Yeah. All right, go ahead.
but I'm telling you that there is something to when two people are talking about art. We're talking about creating. Yes. We're talking about life, love, and what all of it means.
Yes, absolutely.
And the reason you are sitting there and I'm sitting here is because we got to try to find some truth. And every time we stumble on truth, it's our responsibility to say it, because people ignore the truth all the time. And when truth is ignored, it's a worse place.
It is. And that goes back to me telling you I hate when people acknowledge Alex but not Milo, but they know they both exist. It's like
the truth is they exist. And they deserve to exist.
It's like watching somebody like you're seeing them be fake to you.
Yeah.
Because it's like you're asking me a million questions, but you know more and you don't say like, so how's this? And I think that just hurts me. And this is experience I've been having recently. That's why I keep saying it. It's not.
I know. But I'm going to tell you, it's going to make you better.
Man, I'm coming out with what is that, magnum opus?
Yeah.
I will have, I'm coming out with that probably some point next year.
You need the chip on your shoulder, man, because if you don't have that, you'll get settled. You'll get loose.
That's scary though. The artists have to live with every day. We're cursed. We're blessed and cursed.
A little bit. You don't want to get too. Everybody gets too comfortable, puts out shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they just put out garbage, dude. They maybe they can tap in one or two songs, but they don't.
But it doesn't. It's the heart's gone.
It doesn't move you. You asked what art was earlier. That's what art is.
Yeah.
It is something that you have to say that moves someone else, and I mean, that could be in a myriad of different forms. But for MYLOH REMORA, that is beats. That's spitting verses that you've thought out. You know what you want to say and how you want to say it, and it's the way you say it. You break it apart to where this isn't anyone else's now. It's mine until I put it out there, and you connect.
You're awesome.
Thanks, man.
I appreciate
awesome
the
too.
words. I mean,
give them your social media.
Hey guys, what's up on the internet? My social media is MYLOH REMORA, which is MYLOHRMRA_. Yep.
Cool. And that was like the weirdest cool.
No, it was great.
Cool.
You really did.
Right.
When you hit that podcast verse earlier, I said, dang.
Oh, whenever we started, I go, welcome to the YOUNGBLOOD podcast.
I said, whoa. That's how people get when I start rapping. You rap, bro? Yeah. But then I actually like rap in my studio voice. It's like, oh, you rap.
You asked earlier if I rapped, and you want to know, like, I rap along to, obviously so much. And it makes you think you could do it, right?
Yeah.
It makes you think you could do it. And maybe you could, but you got to stay in your own lane. But, man, whenever I'm in my car, dude.
You be in there.
If Wu-Tang's going on, dude. Wu-Tang. Or even Skilo. You remember Skilo, I Wish?
Sorry. Oh, I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller.
I wish you had a girl who looked good.
That beat goes crazy. You know what other beat goes crazy? Return of the Mac.
Bro, man.
Return of the Mac is the hardest rap song in history.
Return of the Mac. Oh my God.
No. Bro, no song in this world makes me feel happier than Return of the Mac. Like if we're at a barbecue.
Yes, I do.
Yes.
Yes, I do.
You love the man. Bro.
So good.
Bro, when I make one of them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm getting Johnny on the hook for sure.
For sure.
Johnny, can you do that? You love the man.
He can do it all, dude.
And I try. Bro, he be sick, bro. He felt that. I said, what he going through?
Yeah. You remember Tony Rich Project? Nobody knows it but me.
Nope, never heard it.
Oh man, I'm thinking about old R&B.
DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. I'm looking for the one to be with me.
Yeah,
you can feel the same way too.
That's a good one.
LL Cool J, Around the Way Girl.
Dude, doing it by
hard, bro.
LL.
Yeah, bro.
Who did he do that with? He did that with doing it and doing it well. doing it. I represent Queens. She was raised out in Brooklyn.
Hey,
yeah, dude.
Bro, LL up until Todd Smith. Killer, that was like 2006.
Yeah.
From the
we
beginning.
Don't talk about LL.
They don't talk. No, that's because he expanded so far out of the realm.
Yeah, that dude. Every music video, he licks his lips.
Licks his lips. Pull it. Bro, yeah. Bro, that song Paradise with A. Marie has.
Yeah.
Oh boy, he goes hard. And then he did Fatty Girl with Ludacris and Keith
Ludacris.
Murray. Oh, Ludacris is one of the most underrated rappers, bro.
That guy told you to do all the time. He told you stand up.
Yeah.
He told you move, get out the way.
Bro, Ludacris, emphasis-wise, I challenge you to find an MC who can emphasize their words better than Luda.
He's great.
Dude. Luda don't just go like, yeah. He's like, yeah. Luda.
Yeah.
Move. Boom.
Yeah.
Get out the way. Like, he's not just like,
way.
Get out the way, then move. Yeah,
he's like,
move.
He lets you
stand
know.
up. Like, he's like, when I move, you move.
Just like that.
Yeah, like, he's like really, like, he's so animated.
Yeah.
Like, he's.
Well, even his music videos were animated,
bro.
Right? Like, he was next level in the music videos.
Why do you think, I know why, but I'll tell you what I think, actually, on this one, Ludacris. You know why he doesn't get the credit? Because he does what I think people underrate with Eminem, too. Comedy rap.
Yeah,
and it's actually a great talent.
Well, speaking of comedy rap, Little Dicky.
I love this show too.
Oh, Dave is
bro.
Great.
When rappers can be deep, dark, lyrical, and comedic, comedic is a gift. Like, that's my favorite thing about Eminem. I love his deep songs, but when Eminem is really just goofy, it's so dope.
When he's not taking himself too seriously, he's murdering everybody.
Like, when he's just goofing off. Like, I love the dumber the Eminem song, the happier I am. Like, when I hear the dumb little what's that one? I'm tone deaf. A lot of people didn't like the song. Me, I was like, just do a bunch. Give me a whole album of that.
Yeah.
I love my favorite are when I'm making funny songs. Like, I make funny songs. I haven't released any yet in a while. I love when I could just I love it.
Let it go.
Just let it go.
Well, that's probably you at your happiest.
Yeah. I mean,
you should probably tap into that more.
I'm happiest when I can find a song like Come On, because it's, like, I got me like a cool rock song. I can actually, and then I'm happiest when I'm just like, when I'm rapping and I'm good at rapping.
Yeah.
And that's great. But that's like a more common experience. But when I'm able to do, like when I did a song over a Sonic the Hedgehog beat, literally it was the actual instrumental from Sonic 2, I believe it was, and make a song over it. That's like it's
awesome.
I did one on Kirby's, one of the Kirby 64 beats.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, no one's doing that. And that's like when I'm around that or comedy or rock or something different, that's when I'm like,
I'm hitting something.
I'm well hydrated. I'm working out. I'm, Cherry's happy.
Sounds like balance.
I'm missing it right now. Like, I've been working so hard this summer, so it's expected. I'm pretty sure Johnny's probably a little burnt out too, but it's expected that when you go that hard, I did 5 songs in a 2.5 month period, releasing with, I think, 2 freestyles, the festival, 5 shows, including one of my own, 2 collaboration tracks. I think, we shot a short film for our next single. So I'm a little burnt out, not to mention traveling to California. So I do, I'm gonna take the next up until about October 9th, which is probably not be out yet, but October 9th till 10th, I'll probably just relax, no music, just
about the time this drops out, or a little couple weeks after this. This will come out, and then you'll be in the show notes. You'll have everything you need to find everything he's putting out and
he's putting out.
Everything. So, well, man, thank you so much for being here. We'll have you back, dude. Oh, man, I'm so far away. Let's try that again. We're going to do this again. 1, 2, 3. Let's shake hands. Boom. A real one.
Thank you for having me, brother.
Of course. And we'll have you back whenever you have something else to talk about.
For sure.
We've got plenty to talk about.
Hopefully me and Johnny's next collaboration.
Yeah. Just wait till you find out the rest of these
Busting MFers in the Hood. That's me and Johnny's next collaboration.
There you go.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thanks for checking out the YOUNGBLOOD podcast. We'll see you guys next time.
Deuces. See you guys later. Have a great night. Thank you.
And that was it. Remember, show notes. You can find what MYLOH's doing and what we're doing. And there's a podcast playlist with every song we've mentioned on the past 2 episodes in the show notes on iTunes and Spotify. And remember, there's a video version of this if you're listening to the audio version where you can watch us do this podcast. It's on YouTube and Spotify. But thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Take it easy.